By 2035, 5 industries will reshape capital. Like the dawn of the energy, this is your moment. Recognize the long-term growth today.
Transform. AI, clean energy, and fintech are rewriting the blueprint for long-term growth. Don't miss the next digital dawn.
Imagine the ultimate investor fantasy, traveling back to the mid-90s, recognizing the potential of a globally connected network and buying in before the commercial internet altered the economy. Look at this data from late 1999. Between 1995 and the peak of the tech boom, the Nasdaq Composite climbed from 1,000 to over 5,000 points. Early positioning during this surge created massive, concentrated wealth. That boom was driven by physical hardware iteration. Bulky cellular devices condensed into pocket-sized portals, putting global connectivity into the hands of millions. Today, looking back at that timeline creates a psychological barrier. Many retail investors assume the major tech fortunes have already been captured by Wall Street, leaving only crumbs for the latecomers. In reality, we are transitioning into an entirely new economic architecture. Right now, a multi-layered, interconnected foundation is being built from the ground up. Capitalizing on the years leading to 2035 requires a shift in strategy. It means looking past individual stocks and investing in the connected domino ecosystem that makes this entire future possible. The next economic era runs on compute power. Every layer of the system requires an exponential increase in processing capability to handle the massive data load of an automated world. Artificial intelligence and neural networks act as the digital brain for this system, driving innovation by analyzing datasets and executing complex decisions at scale. This intricate network of microscopic metallic pathways represents an advanced semiconductor. The software revolution depends entirely on the physical manufacturing of these chips. The density and complexity of these specific copper pathways dictate global computing speed limits. Tighter architecture means faster processing. Concentrating global data into these high-powered data centers creates a structural vulnerability. When an entire economy's intelligence is centralized, it becomes an incredibly valuable target for disruption. Automated cyber threats are scaling alongside the technology they attack. We are seeing malicious code engineered specifically to penetrate and dismantle these core AI systems. Maintaining this infrastructure requires an integrated defense shield, woven directly into the network architecture to protect every automated transaction. If a single localized node is compromised, the breach cascades, risking a structural failure of the wider network. This creates a logical domino effect. Investing in the growth of artificial intelligence creates a mandatory requirement for growth in the cybersecurity sector. One cannot exist without the other. Running these global AI data centers and their surrounding cyber defense shields requires continuous, massive baseload power. The electrical drain is staggering. Legacy power grids lack the capacity to sustain this growth. Generating the necessary wattage requires a significant expansion of clean energy infrastructure. Scaling the tech economy now depends on this expansion. Without dedicated clean energy, the digital grid simply reaches its physical limit. Once this infrastructure is powered and secured, it can be applied to tangible targets, specifically the vulnerabilities of human biology. Raw AI processing power allows us to sequence genetics and accelerate drug discovery by isolating molecular matches that would take decades to identify. We are compressing the journey from discovery to medical treatment from years down to months. However, this speed creates a logistical hurdle. The rapid deployment of biotech and AI services is often throttled by the settlement periods and cross-border frictions inherent in 20th century banking. An economy driven by high-velocity automated intelligence requires a transactional layer capable of moving capital at the same speed as the data it supports. Financial technology fills this gap by replacing legacy banking delays with instantaneous digital payment and blockchain architecture. Decentralized finance enables capital to flow across international borders immediately, ensuring these massive global projects remain funded without administrative bottlenecks. Merging biological advancements with a frictionless financial infrastructure creates a self-sustaining digital economy, completing the ecosystem loop. Artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, clean energy, biotechnology, and fintech are not isolated industries. They weave together into a single, interdependent macro engine driving human progress. For the everyday investor, this removes a major source of anxiety. It demonstrates why trying to predict one perfect winning company is unnecessary. The overarching strategy is positioning. By aligning capital across the broader ecosystem, you capture the overall current of growth, regardless of which individual company leads the pack. This massive technological chain reaction is already moving, steadily building the new economic reality of 2035 right before our eyes. The roadmap is clear. The question now is which foundational pillar of this ecosystem you believe will yield the highest returns.